there is something dark and violent about GTA 4 that the other games within the franchise lack. It has this depressing noir atmosphere with the main character who is one of the most sympathetic but also violent protagonists. GTA 4 is probably the most unique and special GTA game within the franchise because it's the darkest and most mature game. It portrays topics that are not often talked about even in other games, and it also toned down the parody and satire that the series is known for, instead going for a dark and bloody gangsta story filled with murder, revenge and betrayal.
So, Nico Bellic, you think it's okay to kill my employees?
If he is an asshole, yes.
Do it! I agree.
Nico is unlike any other GTA protagonist. He's down to earth and not as over the top as most of the other characters. Playing him and watching his story unfold makes you almost forget that this game is supposed to be a parody of America and that it's not supposed to be realistic or too serious. Listening to radio talk shows, reading the billboards, or even watching the TV in Liberty City makes you remember what franchise this game is part of. It's all hilarious, filled with extremely dark and crazy humor, which makes Nico stand out and almost feel out of place here due to his more grounded and serious portrayal. He's just a broken man fueled by revenge, but deep down he's also trying to find peace in a place that doesn't have any. The game never glorifies what he's doing. Every mission feels like a little piece of his soul is slipping away anytime he gets sucked in deeper and deeper into Liberty City's underworld.
She was going to say anything without that.
When Nico arrives in America, he's genuinely filled with hope and ready to start a new life, away from crime, still dealing with PTSD and memories from the Balkan War. Unfortunately, he didn't realize what kind of place Liberty City is, and before he knew it, it pulled him back into a life of crime.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
He has to constantly perform horrible actions, killing and robbing for money, with very few moments of mercy and doubt. Nico is a cold-blooded gangster through and through, but he's also a very sympathetic character, and you can see that he would rather be doing something else and doesn't actually enjoy being a killer. He can be really funny and charismatic at times, which shows glimpses of his true personality.
You're bringing a lot of heat. Hang out with bad people, doing bad things, making idiot moves.
I'm an idiot. I move.
True.
But that is no excuse. Roman? Roman! Are you sleeping, you fat fuck? Come on!
Seeing the Russian underworld in GTA 4 was awesome because we rarely see anything about them, and it feels like a fresh new world full of darkness and blood, which is exactly how they are in real life, and the game did a great job portraying the violent and unhinged nature of the Russian mob. These people are greedy, morally bankrupt, and evil.
You pathetic idiot. You, prove you're loyal. Go and kill the guy.
Don't question my loyalty.
Then don't question my orders.
Nico having to work for them also shows the twisted and screwed up state in which he is in. He wants to go straight and live a decent life, and we see that he actually is a good man at heart who will do everything to protect his friends and family. But at the same time, he performs crimes of extremely gory nature almost silently, even when he doesn't agree with the action or his current boss. It's also great to see a GTA character that is not a complete psycho or nutcase. Not that I have an issue with someone like Trevor or Michael, I love both of them, but they are as over the top as a character can be, and it's hard to relate to them in most cases. Even CJ or Tommy, who are both more or less grounded as well, are still not that relatable to most people playing them. With Nico it's different. Sure, most of us are not cold-blooded hitmen, but a lot of us can easily relate to being an outsider in a foreign place, or being an immigrant, be it in America or somewhere else, having an accent and trying to find our way around. It's easier to relate to Nico because of how realistic he's written and feels.
Half Beach is a small place. My friends will find you.
You were the stupid one, Vladdy boy. Nobody fucks with my family.
What I thought was an interesting design choice is the very dark and bleak color grading and atmosphere that Liberty City and the whole game has. It's almost like GTA 4 is a noir crime movie because all of the colors seem washed out. You can easily imagine Nico narrating the whole game like Max Payne, lost in his own thoughts while walking along the dark streets of Liberty City.
When the war came, I did bad things. And after the war, I thought nothing of doing bad things. I killed people, smuggled people, sold people.
And you don't worry about your soul?
After you walk into a village and you see 50 children all sitting neatly in a row against the church wall, each with their throats cut and their hands chopped off, you realize that the creature that could do this doesn't have a soul.
This dark design harmonizes perfectly with the more mature story. The story is very pessimistic, twisted and violent. Bad things keep happening all the time and it's up to you to either solve or cause them. In a way, it can feel like a bit of a shock. I played this game as a kid many times, but recently I finished Vice City and GTA 5 again, easily spending hundreds of hours in those two. So coming from Vice City and Los Santos to Liberty City feels like a trip to another universe in almost every aspect. You get the feeling that the city can't wait to chew you up and spit you out the first chance it gets, which is why you also feel even more sympathy for Nico. I think Liberty City is brilliant and one of the best cities within the franchise. Aside from its color palette, it's also incredibly detailed and fun to explore just for sightseeing. It has most of the famous New York landmarks and I loved visiting all of them. Considering that this game came out in 2008, it still looks incredible and in many ways better than a lot of modern games coming out in 2025.